So it's Monday, 6:30 a.m. and we're getting ready to trade. There's no really high impact news, which is why I haven't traded Tuesday and Wednesday. Although I fucking love this shit, so I've still been looking at the charts, but just not trading. And Tuesday was a bit of a hit or miss whether taking a trade would have played out or not. But if I were to have traded on Wednesday, it would have been a guaranteed loss. Which is why I didn't trade on Wednesday. I mean, it was so choppy, London session. And then CPI had a huge bullish move. So, glad I didn't trade either of those days. I'm going to stick to that. And we might not even trade today. We're still going to be careful. It's not like we're just going to trade just because I've deemed it a trading day. We're still just going to be careful. If there's no trade, there's no trade. Same for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a trading day. That doesn't mean I'm going to take a trade. But doing it this way, obviously, it means I've got less content out. Or less of this. I guess I could make some different kind of content, which I'm going to have to do because of all the lack of trades. But I think, it's bad for the content, good for the trading. And that's what I was telling someone yesterday, is that my trading the last 2.5 weeks has gone really well. But the YouTube's on the decline. But it's okay, because the trading comes first. And yeah, really, we're just optimizing the morning. I'm literally not doing too much. I just woke up 20 minutes ago. And bare minimum, I'm doing this. Pre-market analysis. Eat. School. I need to be in school early. This is like the most important part of the whole morning, is being in school really early. So we're just making sure we're going to be in school for 7:45. And then that gives me 40 minutes to myself in a classroom. Yeah. But that requires being in class at 7:30. No, setting off at 7:30. So, really, we're just going to push through the morning pretty quick. Obviously, I'll do for a pre-market analysis. So, let's get to that, because we need to hurry up. Alright, I'm going to shoot through pre-market analysis, show you guys what I'm seeing. So, if we come here on the daily, to be fair, I'm not too sure, because we have this range. It looks like it's been pulling up. We've also inversed this fair value gap here. So that would lead me to believe the daily's bullish. And we might see a draw up into here. 4 hour. See, this kind of contradicts what I'm thinking. I mean, both of them we are in a downtrend. Like here, the trend is down. That's a horrible way to put it, but... And we are still in this upper 50%. So it probably looks good for shorts on the 4 hour, which does kind of contradict what I was saying. I don't know. I feel like this candle has had such a strong bullish open. Left like no wick at the bottom. I just feel like it's gonna. This is interesting because I would say the 1 hour bias is probably, it's kind of just done nothing overnight. We do have this fair value gap here on the 1 hour, which it is in right now. So if we could show respect to this fair value gap, that'd be great. If not, I'm going to want to draw up to this fair value gap instead, which is small, but it's still there. So it just depends if we respect this fair value gap in 6 minutes 42 seconds. But obviously my daily bias is long. But I don't really see any reasons to go long unless we can draw down to here. Unless we draw down to here and take this out, I don't really see any reason to go long. By the looks of things, we're going to respect this gap nicely. So we'll probably be trading off this gap, most likely. I mean, we'll just be waiting for a 15-minute structure of like this point here, and then we'll look for a fair value gap of some sort. So yeah, that's my analysis for the pre-market. And yeah, see you guys. Alright, so I'm now in school. I made sure I got in for 8 a.m. And I'm just looking for setups. It's literally just me in the classroom because I got in so early. But yeah, you can kind of see right now I started needing a shit. You can see the pain on my face. So took it, and then I came back, and I came back to this. We entered the trade while taking a shit, and it's basically at my fucking TP already. So this was fucking lit. Let's go. Good start to the day. Alright, so time for Thursday's post-market analysis. So we won the trade. First off, I'm just in replay mode. We had this retrace into this imbalance, and as I said earlier, my bias was bearish for the day. Even though the 4-hour and the daily contradicted, my bias was bearish for the day, especially considering this. Go down to the 15-minute. We're kind of already, we don't need to break structure because we're already in a downtrend. So it was more about the timing. Wait for the right time. This was the first imbalance that got drawn into 11 minutes or 12 minutes into market open. Took that, shorted it. It was a nice trade. So we were patient. I kind of waited to see the rejection off of here. I just waited for, you know, it was kind of like the final 10 seconds of that candle being formed. Just waited right for the end because I didn't want to just see one big bullish candle stopping me out. So hung fire, entered. It was more like down here, like right at the bottom of there. But yep, that was the trade for Thursday, and winner. So by the end of the week, the worst that can happen is break even. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow.